Welcome back to the Corona Open J-Bay quarterfinal time for the women. A spot in the semis up for grabs. The winner of this one will be taking on Malay Manuel. We are going to see Courtney Conlogue up against Lakey Peterson. Two of California's best, fighting it out for a place in the semis here. Ronnie Blakey with Barton Lynch.
Well, I'll tell you what was a good party. This was a party wave for Courtney Conlogue. She unleashed on this, Ronnie.
Yeah, this really feels like the best wave that Courtney's put together in the event so far. Really rounding her turns out a lot more. Big finish on the inside. She never backed away from that last section.
Everything that happened was large, wasn't it? Big first snap. See, just driving the rail and then twitching it at the end to throw that spray. Look at that bottom turn. Great technique, great carve and flare out of the top on that one. And then the sense of where to be on this wave. That turn had that mid-face turn to get up and take advantage of that so that she could time this last turn to perfection, which she did. Great sort of tail-dropping finish, critical, big surfing on every turn Malia gets. It's going to need to bring that aggression to her surfing, because both these guys do exactly that.
Well, here goes Lakey. Her second ride. Her first wave was a throwaway. Good looking wall standing up here. Couple of big hits on the outside already. Driving down the line. Has to readjust for a moment, but now gets the opportunity to rip into one of those big frontside cars.
Lakey, snap with a good power and authority in these first three turns. Look at them, really tight to the pocket. Very, very aggressive, but without too much risk. Then into that turn sort of came round.
The barrel on the inside, Courtney on just behind her, chasing her down the line, taking her time with this one. Kicks on that tail, disengages the fins for a moment, but reels it back in, setting up for some cover on the inside and trips up as the wave steps out. That's a big error generally. You really need the wave to open up, but you want to surf your way into that tube, not fade and hang around waiting for it to happen.
Courtney was doing a bit of hanging around then, but then got that lay back in, a nice little snap here. She thought, I'd get a cheeky little tube here, and it would have been a great idea if it was converted. Here's the layback snap down the line. Didn't get the board to come all the way around. Still completed it though. And there's that little tube, steps on the tail, grabs the wall with the arms, and then the bottom drops out. All of those elements of the criteria definitely matching them and getting another chance here.
Well, this is probably pretty similar to her first wave, so she was never going to pass this one up. Sees a good opportunity to get another big score on the board. Couple of decent turns. This wave is sticking a little closer to the rocks, though. And as a result, Lakey's struggling to find more sections to connect with on the inside. Gets a little hit in there. And really, you'd think by the end of this heat, with just over 19 minutes to go, that one probably won't be in her top two. During the break, Courtney used her priority for this one.
Oh, too deep. Is she going to get around? No, she is not. And we've seen some very fragile uses of the priority in these last couple of heats. Oh, there's a crease. Look at the board. You can see the crease straight across the bottom of it. Looked too aggressive, did it? It looked quite soft. Here goes Lakey.
Well, Lakey with a big opportunity now. Courtney going for a board change. Last year's world title runner-up, racing down the line. Nice speed float there. This one not really cooperating at the moment. She tries her best to get to that open face, but can't quite do it.
Good news is there's a set. There's 1.5 minutes to go, and this one's anyone's.
Looks like there's a couple of waves in it too. Lakey Peterson using her priority, drives up into this first section. Brings it down, now looks to commit to some big rail turns. The face dropping out, some nice cupped out sections. She grabs a rail, pulls in, finds some cover. Still rolling through this one. Wow. And looking to add some extras down the line. She tucks through the back of that one. 1 minute remaining.
The replay and straight on. Little pump down the face, drives into the lip, holds it up there for a second, but this wave had the perfect tempo. Another wrap. She comes around the corner and goes, hold on, this thing's barreling. Gets fully tubed. That shows you the angle. And another section, definitely getting a win here, I would say. 19 seconds, great last ride. And what a sick little tube ride on the inside.
Yeah, one of the cleanest, most hollow little barrels that we've seen through that inside section. Love the cut before it too. The face dropped out on her. She maintained control quite nicely. Tells you it's nice and critical in its placement, that turn.
Gets covered up there, and then another little moment of cover there down the line.
That one just didn't pan out. Lakey Peterson drops a 5.83. And she stays alive into the semi-finals. here at J-Bay. And she'll be taking on Malia Manuel.